Someone asked me, why do you want to drive such large numbers when you know it's difficult for a lot of them to even pull themselves together, even from your test case that you've done in Lagos? Bottom line is 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, 10,000 is not going to cut it. Where we are, we need an avalanche of businesses. And the reality is, some will fail. Reality. Some will succeed. But if we push and we drive on a national scale, state by state, identifying and recognizing what is the strength and the comparative advantage that exists in each state, empowering, educating, teaching, and allowing the grant to prove concept, we will come out with so many at the end of the day. And even the ones that will fail will learn lessons that can help them to succeed in the future. We have to consider it a cost of raising and delivering our nation from where we are. Because our future depends on our ability to empower, equip, and provide for our people. We have not shut the tap of childbirth in our nation. And when people are not busy, what happens? They have more children. So even the young men who do not have work will produce children because they're trying to keep themselves busy. All I am saying is the normal rules cannot be where we stay. We cannot look at the kind of MPL ratio that will come from giving that category of people the money. We must cut into our planning the level of losses that we know we will have. By understanding that out of that group, even if we come out with 50%, 500,000 new businesses out of the 1 million attempted, sit down and imagine. All I'm saying is if you have 500,000 new businesses, the way I calculated the 1 million is 1 million new businesses that can engage 2 people. 2 people plus the entrepreneur, that's what? 3. 3 times 1 million is what? 3 million. Within 2 to 3 years, a business that can employ 2 people can move to 5 people. And that can move us to what? 5 million jobs. Some will beat those numbers. Some can stay average for a while. But bottom line is, you will have some major wins out of the process. The same way we provide money for road construction, which we need. The same way we provide money for different levels of infrastructure and social infrastructure projects. Entrepreneurship development is a social infrastructure project. And when you build 1 million businesses and you create jobs for 3 million people, they will pay taxes that will contribute to national income. They will contribute to economic growth because they will pay rent, they will buy food, they will pay for transportation, they will take services from the medical system. There will be a recycling within it. And some will emerge as national, regional, or global leaders, especially the tech guys. Their rate of growth is exponential whenever you have winners amongst them. It's the reason why venture capitalists know that if they invest in 10 or 20, they themselves know that all they need are to find 2 or 3 that are major winners. They will pay for all the other ones and the investments there. We need help, and we need it as a nation. We have the human capital, but we need to tweak our human capital for where our needs lie. We need to rejig, we need to re-educate, we need to re-empower our people. We also need to make sure that we don't build and destroy with policies. As of today, there are many businesses that are on sit-down look mode. Just simple policies that are causing problems. Why should I need to open a Form M to import raw materials for my factory, for which I have paid for, even if the item is now on the list of 41. It is not a banned item. It just says I cannot use central bank money. But if I can show evidence of my money and can pay for it, why do I need every single Form M to go all the way to the very top in order to get approved for me to ship my raw material in? Why will I need, because I'm in a business that is security related, why do I need to get a certification from the NSA's office that I need to get on a shipment by shipment basis, when in fact I receive a shipment a month, but one certification takes me 4 to 5 months to receive? So what am I supposed to be doing in the interim? What stops us from thinking efficiently? And if we're a verified, certified business in that segment with a track record of over 22 years, why will I not get an annual certification that allows me to cover my shipments within that period? Why must I know somebody at the very top and need to call somebody to get it? All I'm doing is business, creating value for my nation. Those systems cannot work. Why should I start a project in a part of the country under a particular government, and if there's a change of government, I should be shaking and be fearful? Why? This is my country, and all I'm trying to do is create value by making sacrifices, using my resources to do what I know will create value for my country. Why must I need to walk the phone to call 10,000 people trying to get to one person because of doing what is right in my country? That's not a sustainable system. That's a system that destroys the spirit of entrepreneurship. We have problems. The ideas are in abundance. The resources might not be fully available, but we can deal with it. The structure that we have does not work and does not support entrepreneurship or small and medium businesses in contributing to economic growth. Yet we do not have a choice, because the numbers do not support that we sit and live on the big businesses alone. There's no reason why a multinational should get everything they need, and the small and medium-sized businesses, and by the way, there are many small and medium-sized businesses that turn over billions. So we're not talking of change. Would have to beg for what they need to provide jobs for Nigerians that need to have jobs under a system and in a nation that has those people to provide for. Entrepreneurship is a low-hanging fruit. In 1 year, we can change so many. What we've done in Lagos State was just within 2 years. I put down 10 million of my money. Lagos State put down 100 million. So far, we're at about 200 and something people. We have about 400 and something people approved. But to even get it, all you ask them to do is get guarantors who will write a post-dated check in advance. Some people do not have family members who have accounts that can write checks to guarantee 100,000 for them. I'm telling you the truth. That's to tell you why we need to rethink the fundamentals of how we structure it. The normal international model that we know will not necessarily work. We have to look at what works for us, and we must prepare ourselves to take some losses. We will lose some. But so what if we win enough to make the change? And if we start a chain, then we can have an inductive effect that will produce the result that we seek as a nation. It's frustrating seeing and talking to so many young people day by day, or talking. Can you imagine how many CVs I receive? You look like the evil person. Because can you really provide jobs for everybody that wants you to help their child to get a job? The jobs are not even there. So where are you going to find them? The only way we create the jobs is that we work to create the businesses. And there are enough of us as entrepreneurs who have walked this route to a point. We have ideas of what to do. We can create the clusters ourselves once we're allowed to do what we know to do in order to create an enabling environment to help the ones that are coming from the bottom to grow. If you cohabit groups, you will see emergence of value chains that before now they can't take advantage of because people cannot even see the clear opportunities. It needs those ahead looking behind, taking resources that are made available to them, being encouraged and supported by the system to help and hold the ones at the bottom of the entrepreneurship pyramid so that we can move more up. And so it's not even a pyramid. We can have a drum and concentration at the top. May the Lord help us. Thank you.